Hello, I'm Chadwick Jones, reviewer extraordinaire. Why am I reviewing this movie? There's no reason. Sure, I wouldn't call the movie good, but it's nowhere near something like Octopus or Bleeding Rose. So why should I be the one taking a look at it? Wait. I know. Maybe you think that because this is a Stephen King movie, that it's all silly and over the top. Yeah, well, you'll be treated to such hilarious moments as this. And this. Oh no, please, no! Or maybe even this. Wait, what was that last one? Did that guy just kill someone with a karate chop to the face? Put that on a loop. You know what? Maybe there is something for me to look at in this movie. I'll just go for a brief plot summary. Basically, this guy and this lady were involved in the testing of an experimental drug that gave them both telekinesis. Later, they gave birth to Drew Barrymore, who has the power to set things on fire with her mind. And now the government wants her because they want her as a weapon? They want to kill her? I don't know. The reason escapes me. I know the reason. Dyer? What are you doing here? This is the movie room, if you didn't notice. I came here for your copy of Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Okay then, so why do these people want Fire Girl? Just watch this scene.
Bring her here, so you can do all your tests. On the condition that you give her to me for disposal when you're finished with her. I want her when you're finished with her. We're going to be friends, Captain. She's very beautiful, she's very young. Yet inside her is the power of the gods.
Yes, I'll take this teddy bear, this ruler, this piece of string, and this cardboard box.
Dyer, I'm ashamed of you. Don't you know I try to keep this channel classy? Oh, god damn it, this whiskey tastes like shit. Well, you have to admit, the scenes with this guy and the little girl are a little creepy. And not for the reasons you might think. For instance, when Drew Barrymore gets captured, this guy pretends to be someone he's not, manipulates her into trusting him, and makes some very pedo movements. I almost expect him to ask her if she wants to play Tarzan. Well, thanks for your insight, Dyer, but you've got to go. Our voices just sound too similar. It'll confuse my audience. Alright, fine. Wait. The door is unlocked? Going somewhere, Chadwick? Ugh. Why am I reviewing this movie? I really don't understand. Could you explain this as well as also give a little bit of insight about my predicament so that we can effectively build up to the season finale? Stop it, Chadwick! This is way too meta for my taste. Besides, you know we only give away that information at the end of an episode, so that way someone who just came for the review can understand it perfectly fine without being involved in the story arc. Oh yeah. But can you tell me something? Anything to help me out a little. Stick around for the rest of the movie. You won't be disappointed. Well, moving on, I suppose. As mentioned before, they eventually get caught when they go to live in this scenic lake house.
Charlie.
Oh yeah, there's no way that anyone would have noticed these guys. I mean, they are solid white against forest brown. They take the girl and her father to a government facility called The Shop, where they do horrible, unspeakable things to them. Things like Keep them in a nice, clean room with plenty of things to do. They even have the gall to expose that child to a ColecoVision. Are they mad? They also ever test out her fire powers, and the results are hilarious.
The blocks are starting to burn.
Cinder blocks.
Back off.
Eventually, the father is able to use his mind control powers in order to devise an escape plan. Old Herbert here learns of this, however, and lies in wait for them in a barn.
Charlie. Charlie.
John? John, where are you?
I'm up here.
John. I'm really glad you're here. But if anybody found out...
That doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters is you and me.
You know, if you get sweaty and want to take your shirt off, that'd be just fine.
Eventually, Barrymore finds out that old Herbert didn't have a candy bar in his pocket, and all hell breaks loose.
I love you!
That scene was horrible. Not only were the special effects corny, even for the time, but the scene went on for no less than 8 minutes of pure carnage. I think that's more than all the action scenes in that new Godzilla movie. Luckily, Drew Barrymore does handle this in the correct manner, acting saddened that this is what had to happen, rather than being maniacal at the deaths of these government agents just doing their jobs. The movie then ends with Barrymore going to live with the elderly couple I failed to mention, and all is right.
You'll be safe now, Charlie.
I'm doing it, Daddy. I love you.
If you haven't gotten the idea by now, the movie is okay! Sure, the special effects are outdated and some of the unintentional pedophile moments are funny, but when the movie wants to be dramatic, it does a good job. Drew Barrymore and David Keith, the man who plays her father, do an especially good job in their respective roles. You can really feel the struggle they're going through at times, and it's clear that they actually gave a damn about their performance. It's just too bad that the other elements of the film aren't quite up to par. But still, this movie is way better than any other movie I've done on this show, so what's the big deal? Sorry, I'm just trying to make you feel at home. I suppose you want to know why I made you review this movie. Hell yeah! Well, it had a little something to do with this. Firestarter 2 Rekindled? A movie with a 5.1? No, a 5.0 on IMDb. Made 18 years after the original movie, with a totally new cast, including Malcolm McDowell. Produced by the Sci-Fi Channel. This movie's gonna be horrible! What have you subjected me to? Now don't get your panties in a twist. You're not reviewing that next time. Whew. You're reviewing this! No! Oh yeah. The compound is owned by the Panther Corporation, and they were holding you there to prevent you from fully developing. Wow, that's interesting. Whoa! Blooper!